Hey guys, today we'll be talking about this news article came out. Intel report large scale large scale war unlikely to oust the Iranian regime. So this is unlikely. Welcome back to Jackonpoint News, and let's read it. Classified report by the International Intelligence Council found that even a large scale assault on Iran, launched by the United States, would be unlikely to oust the Islamic Republic entrenched military in the cleric establishment. So clerical means like religious establishment. A sobering estimates as Trump administration raises specter of an extended military campaign that officials has only just begun. So they're talking about like an actual like boots on the ground invasion, not like a military-ish like strike we bomb some cities there and there, which would still be illegal because the only way you could declare war on a country, and I mean this honestly, is you need to have Congress and the Senate's approval. Okay, that's you go to war. Okay? If you just go to war because we want to, then it'd be fucking bullshit. The war would probably be for money, and it's only because Israel wanted the war, not us, not the United States. The findings confirmed to the Washington Post by free familiar with the reports context to raise the doubt that President Trump's declared plan to clean out Iran's leadership structure and install a ruler of his choosing. Now, the exact same time Trump's talking about this shit, when Trump was asked, "Do you care about democracy in Iran?" his response was, "What democracy? I don't care." Same for Venezuela. When he went through Maduro, the fucking illegal um invasion that he did over from Maduro. Whenever Maduro was asked, "Hey, what about like an actual like fair democratic election?" He said, "What election? He doesn't fucking care about no fucking election." I mean, I don't think he can even name the. I don't think he can even name what the Ayatollah's opinion of nukes was, which he was against nuclear bombs. He said they were Islamic. The report complete about a week before the United States and Israel initiated the war on February 28th. Which, by the way, Israel and America, I love America, but Israel's a fucking apartheid crazy state. They are. They're dead ass the psychopath state. And before this happened, 6 hours before the war started, Israel, so it happened, Iran agreed to every heart shame they had, everything they had. They agreed to everything they had. And instead of saying, "Hey, we're gonna work. Hey, this is not gonna work. It's not gonna happen." What happened? They bombed Iran and killed their fucking leader. Out Outlined succession scenarios stemming from the even narrow terror campaign against Iran's leadership or border assault against its leadership and government institutions. The people familiar with this finding said in both cases, intelligence included that Iran religious and military establishment would respond to the killing of leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei by following protocols designed to preserve the continuity of power, these people said. The prospect of Iran's fragmented opposition taking control of the country was described as unlikely, said the people. So basically, this is also the truth, but Iran's opposition party, like Democrat Party, they're not that powerful because the Iran government has been completely authoritarian for decades, and they're really not going to let some small-ish ass government take over. So it's gonna be very difficult. Alright. Intelligence and the International Intelligence Council, the NIC, is composed of veteran analysis to produce classified assessments meant to represent the collective wisdom of Washington 18th International Agency. The CIA referred questions to the Office of Director of Intelligence, which declined to comment. The White House did not say if the president was believed on the assessment before approving the military operation. which would quickly expand to include submarine warfare in the Indian Ocean in the West to counter missile showdowns to NATO member Turkey. President Trump and administration have clearly outlined their goals with regard to Operation Epic Fury: destroy Iran's ballistic missiles and produce production capability, demolish their navy, and end their ability to arm proxies and prevent them from ever obtaining nuclear. Okay, first off, there's okay. First off, I'm sorry. I'm gonna fucking question. Fuck, I'm gonna get mad. Iran never had a nuclear weapon. They never wanted a nuclear weapon. If they wanted a nuclear weapon, they would have gotten it back in 2012 when North Korea got that shit. They would have gotten decades before that. They have never wanted a nuclear weapon. Ayatollah Khomeini, someone I do not like. I don't like Khomeini. I think he was a authoritarian. I think he was a totalitarian, crazy dictator. He was extremely religious. I'm pro free speech and pro First Amendment. Okay, he fucking was against a nuclear weapon. He said it's Islamic. I don't want it. I don't want Islam. I don't want it. I'm against it. I'm against it. And also, their excuse of why they want to do this, why they want to vote, why they want to overthrow Iran is simple. Israel wants Iran to be a failed state, so Israel can take over Iran and make it a part of the greater Israel, which is this fucking is crazy supremacist theory, which says that Israel must take over all the land so Jesus can come back on a winged horse. Fucking crazy. Okay? And also the idea that Iran arms proxies. Here's a question I want to ask these Republicans, these dumbasses. If you look at a terrorist who did 9/11, just look at a terrorist who did 9/11, and you look at how many of them were from Iran, I promise you, it's this much. This much. That's my presidents were from Iran. That's how many hijackers were from Iran during 9/11. Most of them were Saudi Arabia. Al Qaeda supported a Sunni Saudi Arabia Islamic terrorism ideas. Okay? I mean, Saudi Arabia is the main cause of fucking terrorism in the fucking country. And then the ability to prevent from ever obtaining a new. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking question. Okay. As you guys remember, in 2015, if I remember, 2015, Obama passed a bill called the Nuclear Deal with Iran, also known as the Nuclear Agreement Act. It happened back in 2015. Okay, it was in 2015, and it was a bill that basically was one of the best bills of all, one of the greatest bills ever passed by Obama. Okay? What it did instead as a bill was it basically was apology to Iran for all the shit we did to them before that, bombings and support in Iraq, the 1980 1980s invasion, which happened. And the bill, instead of Republicans saying the bill gave Iran nuclear weapon, it did not. It didn't help them. What it did is that it allowed Iran to have nuclear clean energy, so Iran could produce more emissions and have more energy without fucking sourcing to oil all the fucking time. It did not. Well, it did not give Iran a single goddamn nuclear weapon. These people are dumbasses. Okay, watch this real quick. Here's what Trump said. This is about the bill. Alright. It said on March 3rd, the 2015 Iran nuclear agreement gave Iran the right to have top of the line nuclear weapons. Nuclear. All right. Now, here is what it says. All right. Iran stocks of enriched uranium from 97 to 70% of its centrid furnace, which machines use to enrich uranium. It's agreed to stop plutonium production and dismiss the plutonium reactor. Okay. Number one, it did not give Iran nuclear weapons. These people are fucking dumbasses.